You are now watching DaCypha Show on Made for Kings TV.
What up, everybody? It's DaCypha Show on MadeForKings.com.
Yes, sir.
We back for another dope installment. I am your favorite social media tough guy and fame chaser. This the icon.
Okay. It's your boy Abu. He in the building.
Not the exceptional one no more?
The exceptional one, Abu. He in the building. Thank you for reminding me.
You good, bro. I know that I had to help you out with that because you seem to be
this
a little
cold
like,
fucking me up right now, man.
A little bit underneath the weather.
Yeah.
I said underneath the weather.
Yeah,
it's different than being under the weather. You underneath the weather.
It's a fact.
What's been going on with you, man?
Had a busy week, man. I just got another job. Well, I'm trying to get another job. A second job. Shit, just studying real estate. Yeah, man.
He's a full-fledged Afro-Mexican.
Afro-Mexican.
Afro-Frexican.
A Frexican.
Oh, Afroxican.
What the hell is that?
I'm trying to put African and Mexican together because you got like 1,000 fucking jobs, my nigga.
That was a fact.
This nigga is the hardest working man.
And that's at one job.
Damn.
Yeah. Shit, I bartend. I'm a barista. I'm a server.
You do a lot.
Yeah, that shit. I multitask while I'm talking to customers and taking their order and shit.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
How
that,
you feeling?
man. I feel all right. It's besides this coughing every second shit.
You'll be all right, man.
You know what
Aside
I mean?
from that, your week was cool.
I had a good week and shit, man. I like to make money during my weeks. Let that shit count. Yo, you know what I noticed?
What?
Females, it don't matter what age or not. Actually, age does matter, but it doesn't matter what race the female is in. I learned that in the hospitality industry, women don't fucking tip. They don't tip.
Oh,
yo,
shit.
Women take the longest to order. They're the most confused customers, and they tip the least. And this is like in women of all races. So it's not like there's
races
of all races. It's like, yo, she'll come. They could come over here, come to me, spend, let's say, $50 on drinks and pastry, and they just walk away. No tip, no nothing. Wow. Women do not tip. And y'all ask for the most, and y'all don't tip. How you supposed to receive the most when you don't give the least? I
did not know that. You just
that's
put me
a
on
fact,
some
man.
shit. And you in that industry, so you would know.
It's a fact, man. That shit
crazy.
been fucking me up. I'm like, yo, it don't matter what race they are. They don't fucking tip.
Y'all bitches need to start tipping, man. For real.
You got to tip, man.
Because if y'all, you know, I got a tip for y'all. You know?
Me too.
Yeah. So, you know, you give a tip and get a tip, baby. Ow.
That's how that shit work, man. Feel me?
Yo, man.
How's your week, man?
My week was interesting. I've been performing rather frequently.
Yeah, I see that. We was at that last showcase, man, this Sunday.
Yeah, that shit was interesting.
How'd that go?
I ended up securing a situation in March, competing for 5 stacks. So,
Okay.
You know, hopefully that, you know.
When you told me 5 stacks, I thought they was giving it to you right then and there that night.
Not that
I was
night.
like, oh, this nigga lit.
Nah, because then I'd have been mad as shit if they did what they did.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been good
I would
for
have been
nobody.
mad
Like,
for you.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good for nobody.
Fact.
But yeah, I did that. There was something else at the Blackthorn. I didn't make it to that one. But then you remember we was in Blackthorn.
Yeah.
Week.
I gotta check out the archives on Made for King, man.
Right. And then that's yeah. Then it was the Star Bar. And it looks like I got something else next week as well.
Okay. So you got a couple shows to end the year.
Yeah, man. Working, man. Fucking working, man.
Gotta stay true to it, man.
I gotta work as
hustle.
hard as the guests that we got on the show tonight. Cause these motherfuckers they all over the place,
all
man.
over the place. We
All
got a
up.
pack lineup too, man.
Yeah, man. We got Ebonee,
Tight and exclusive.
Brother Red, Shanice Figeroux.
Ooh, the artist.
Yeah, man. We got a lot coming up this episode, so stay tuned, man.
It's DaCypha.
We'll be right back at you with more shenanigans.
Yes, sir.
On DaCypha Show.
Only on madeforkings.com.
Yeety.
Motherfucker.
You are now watching DaCypha Show on Made for Kings TV.
Yeah, man. We back. We back, man. It's DaCypha Show on madeforkings.com. And it's that time of the show where we give y'all
your favorite segments.
You know what I'm saying? We give y'all the segments. But I'm throwing y'all a little curveball this week. I'm doing something a little different.
Okay,
man.
okay. What you got in
Understand
mind?
What I'm saying? I be thinking a lot. I be thinking of random shit, man. And I want to share that with y'all and the audience, man.
For sure.
But before I do that, I still want to say that once again, you know, Made for Kings.
It's Made for Kings.
I see it. You know, shout out to 131st Clothing. Go follow that OTF movement. Paper 808 Publishing. You know, Pocket Monster and all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
Man.
And now, to share with y'all some of my random thoughts.
Hey.
Now, this is some shit that I was thinking, right? Baby fat.
Okay. The clothing line. For those of you who don't know.
Did Russell Simmons come up with the name Baby Fat because Kimora was a baby when he met her?
Oh, shit. That's a good question.
This is the type of shit that I be thinking about.
good
What do
question.
you think?
Yeah, what's the age difference though? It's like 30 years?
Pretty significant.
More than 30? Like, what do you think? You think 30 is too much?
Kimora was a baby when he first put his eyes on her. Like when he first was like, oh.
She was 17,
Kimora
8,
was like
16.
16. Yeah, like Kimora was a baby when Russ.
Yeah,
So it's like
you one of those.
little baby fat. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It hit me. I said
see
these
it.
are random thoughts.
I see it.
I don't know why. I just was thinking like, oh shit,
I
baby
see
fat.
it. I see it.
I seen the baby fat jacket and I was like, baby fat.
Where you get that name from?
I wonder, baby fat. That's just one of my thoughts, man. Let me share another one with y'all. Y'all be seeing these dudes with the big beards and all that other shit. I know y'all see them, man. Let me just say, these niggas, just because you see a man with a big crazy beard, it don't make that person tough or menacing or none of that. But he could just be a pussy with a big beard. Like, you know, he just grew a beard to, you know what I mean, make himself look a little harder. Like, you still soft underneath that beard though. Cause I be seeing dudes sometimes and like, you know, this nigga was soft a minute ago.
Yeah.
But it's like that beard gives him a different demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Like
more
the
mature demeanor, yeah.
Like with the like if you shave your beard off, you'll look like a virgin.
Yeah, I see it.
It's a lot of people out here that, you know what I'm saying?
That's not like that James Harden shit.
Yeah, James Harden look
without
like a
the
real
beard,
little
yeah.
bitch. Like right now, he look like he might
Fuck some shit up.
I ain't gonna do nothing but shoot jumpers and dance.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? And I got
That money.
now this one right here, Mike. This one's a little different. This is another random thought that I had. Do y'all think lesbians are just bitches with trash pussy? And they figure like, since my pussy trash, I'ma just give it to somebody who can't feel how trash it is?
Yo, it's funny you bring that up.
I just want to know, like, because two lesbians date, she can't, you know what I mean? Like, I just had a thought one day, like, maybe, like, I don't.
But are they lesbians if they use dildos though?
But the dildo can't feel like the pussy's trash.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
if it's trash, but like, I know my pussy trash, so I'm gonna just go fuck with bitches from now on.
I mean, to me personally, I think if she a lesbian, she got tight pussy. Maybe that's my ignorance.
And this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, hold on, maybe a lot of these lesbians is only lesbians because they got garbage pussy. And niggas don't want it, so let me give it to another
We gotta
chick.
bring a lesbian up here to find out,
right?
That's a fact.
Listen, feel free to comment, you know what I'm saying? Let us know what y'all think. You know, at Diz the icon, at Diz _ the icon. If you feel a way and you want to chat with me about this situation, just hit me, man. We could talk about it. I need to know. again, it's just random thoughts. I think shit, man. I was just thinking one day, like, lesbians, I wonder if they only give each other pussy because it's garbage and nobody else will take it.
That's food for thought right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the type of time I be on. That was my random thoughts for today, man. Maybe next week you get more random thoughts. We don't know. I keep them. Okay. Got a lot of them. And
you had like 2 pages of that shit though.
I got a lot. Every time I think some shit, I write it down. Got a lot.
Do you forget to not write it down?
No. Some of them I throw out. Some of them I don't use all of them. I throw them shits out. I'll be like, nah, it's not.
Do you laugh at them shits when you write them?
I be tweaking. I got a lot of them shits in there that I like. Yeah. Why black people the first ones to die in the horror movies. Like, I got a lot of shit that I just like. It's a lot. I be thinking. I'm sorry, people.
Cypher shenanigans.
You know what I'm saying? My mind just
is the icon.
Yeah, I be tweaking, man. But yeah, man, it's on you, bro.
It's a good one right there, man. A good curveball right there. Yeah.
What we do at the
a lot of food for thought. Yo, it's your boy Abu, the exceptional one with your tech news. So, if you don't know, or those of you who don't know by now, Amazon is having a week-long sale.
I didn't know.
Black Friday starting early for people on Amazon. And you know, little tech companies out there, they got to stay afloat, man. So everybody got to add their little 2 cents in there. So Best Buy is having a little 3-day Black Friday sale as well. You know what I mean? Go get you some gadgets. Get you a nice TV. A little small-ass TV ain't doing it for you. You know what I mean? We pushing 2020.
You can't watch us on the little TV.
Nah.
We bigger than that.
Nah, I mean, you gotta get you a 4K and shine. Like my man Thiz, the icon, did at his performances and shit. I check out the archives on Made for Kings, man. Yeah. It's your boy Abu. It's your tech news. Go get you some new gadgets. Got some new iPhones 11 dropping. I ain't getting paid for this promo, but it's your boy Abu with the tech news, man. Y'all stay up.
Shit. Very truncated.
This shit out. I'm like, I ain't want to start naming shit off.
Tech news, that fucking Razor phone coming back out, man.
Yeah, I know. Oh. I wanted to talk about that.
Oh.
Okay, but we still filming though. The new Razor coming out. You seen that shit? That shit looks sleek than a motherfucker.
I didn't see it, but I did hear that you can't get it unless you're on Verizon.
Yeah, that's the shitty part about it. And one of the things too is like, had it been like flat screen like one of these shits we use to right now, I think I would have got with it. But it's a little flip phone.
Yeah,
it's a little futuristic flip phone.
But man, don't it? I'm fairly. It operates just like one of these smartphones,
yeah,
right?
It does.
But it's a flip.
It's a flip and it's touchscreen. You know what I mean?
I think I want that.
You think so?
Hell
but
yeah,
I don't know about being on Verizon and shit. Though,
I'm not going over there. That's what they. But that's how Apple was at first.
Yeah.
When iPhones first came out, they was only on one service. They opened it up later.
Now they was just on Verizon.
They was on. I think when Apple first popped, they was on. I think AT&T or
AT&T singular and shit, right?
Yeah. They was only on one joint.
Word.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about the Razor phone. That's crazy.
It's tech news, bro.
Yeah.
You done?
It's the shit don't stop. The shit don't stop. It's your boy Abu, man.
With the tech news.
With the tech news. Y'all stay up. Check out the archives.
Razor. Get that Razor.
Check out the archives.
The Razor. Yeah, man. We gonna be back. And when we return, we will have the lovely Ebonee in the building. So stay tuned to the Cypher, baby.
Yes, sir.
You are now watching DaCypha Show on Made for Kings TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. DaCypha Show, madeforkings.com. And we have a special guest this evening.
Who we got?
It's Ebonee. How the hell are you?
I'm just dandy, thank you.
That's awesome.
I'm fabulous. That's what I say. I'm fabulous. How y'all doing?
I'm doing splendiferously well.
Splendiferously.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Some new shit.
Splendiferously.
I had heard it on an Outkast album.
Did you?
I felt like I would just.
I got to use that word.
Splendiferously
You think
well.
You think he got it?
No.
I don't know. Like,
I think I
You
shouted
usually
the wrong
right.
album.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he said fantastically well.
I like splendiferously.
Splendiferously, yeah. So yeah, y'all can have it.
I like that.
Y'all can have it.
Take it. Just
Yeah,
ride on
sure.
with it.
Y'all can have it.
Take it.
How you
yeah.
say it? Splendiferously.
Splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
Splendiferously well.
So what that mean?
Splendid and some other shit.
Ridiculously splendid.
Right.
So simple
Right.
but fancy.
No.
No.
We all
Awesome.
over. See what I'm saying?
See, you ain't with it.
Nah,
You ain't with
I
it.
didn't know what it was.
You ain't-
It's not.
It's okay. But you got it now.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, we good then.
Yeah, I got it now.
Splendiferously.
Shameful.
splendid.
I'm ashamed.
Hashtag splendiferously. I'm gonna put that on there.
because I still don't know what. Yeah,
I just be making up shit.
All right.
You know, that's what makes for like a good cook. You just throw shit in a pot. Like,
try it out.
Yeah.
you know, seasons, flavors, you just throw it in there and, you know,
What's in
experiment
the
with things.
pot? Because now I just ate, but I'm gonna need another meal.
Nah, there's nothing in the pot. I didn't cook today.
Just leading people on.
Yeah,
I
I
really
apologize.
appreciate that.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey.
What else you got going on besides having just ate and being hungry? Since this,
Oh, I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry. That's my
Hey.
thing. Just Ebonee hungry.
right. So
Hungry.
next time you come through, we'll make sure we have a spread for you. Because I think the only thing in the fridge is beer. Yeah, I don't really. Blue Moons,
No.
I think we got in there.
Now y'all figure it out.
Yeah.
No, what do I have going on?
Tell
the
the people, please.
On
yeah.
the 23rd, I just finished hosting this awesome party at La Cueva with CP the DJ and what's their name? Oh my God, I'm blanking out.
It happens.
I can't. Rockview Entertainment. We had live performances. It was awesome. I host my own talk show on
Right.
YouTube. Y'all gonna put the links down at the bottom, right?
Yeah, shout out the name of the.
It's Ms. Ebonee is youtube.com/Ms. Ebonee. The show is called Ebonee. That's it. It's just it. I'm a performing artist, and I love to talk to people. I love to learn new things, and so I decided to start a talk show.
Okay.
And eventually, it's going to branch out. It's going to be a variety show, but I'm taking the small baby steps, and that's it. Every
variety
episode
show.
comes out every Tuesday.
Okay.
Most Tuesdays.
So, music variety show, you're going to have people doing like stand up dogs and shit, walking around and jumping over things. And
Nah, I got
she looked at me like,
no.
fucking variety are you talking about?
No, it ain't. It's not gonna be that varied. Really, it's to pull in my creative side.
Okay.
Because like I said, I'm a performing artist, so I'm an actor. So I
Okay.
do a lot of theater. I've done a couple of short films. I've directed a couple shorts. I directed a full length play. Produced those as well. And really, it's so I can continue to get myself out there. Because doing the talk show, it does take a lot of time. So just to kind of get that in there, so people don't forget and I don't forget. Like, I'm also an actor.
So, with all the avenues that you dealt in, did you go to school or did you self-teach yourself?
Everything is just innate, just self-taught. You know, I went to dance school, you know, when I was 6. I started dancing at 6 and writing, like, plays, short stories, songs when I was 6 years old. Then I started singing at 6 as well. Did a little modeling when I was 3, then kind of stopped, and acting. And then I stopped acting until, you know, years later, got back into it in high school and really picked it up. I'm also a voice actor as well.
Was a voice actor?
Yes. So, you know, the people that do like the album drops and you hear the people in the commercials and
Yeah, like
like
ad-libs
the
and stuff.
cartoons and stuff like that. Yeah.
How much they pay?
Man, that could pay.
Yeah.
That can pay.
I gotta give it a try, man.
You should give it it's splendiferous.
That's what we doing.
You see,
This
I
what-
did
this-
that.
This what we
You
doing
see,
this evening?
I did it. It's
Okay.
splendiferous.
So what I want to know is, do all actors pronounce it theater like you did a few minutes ago?
Did I say?
Oh, you
Yes,
caught that?
did. Yeah, I caught it, and I'm sitting here like did
Look.
she just really hit us with the theater?
I mean, look, I don't know what
I am
everybody
a classically
does.
trained actress, and I perform in the theater.
In the theater. That's what
Yeah,
we
like
do.
oh shit.
The theatre.
Right.
No, I don't know.
No.
No, I might not even say it like that next time I
You
say
will.
it.
You will.
I even know
Because
I
it's
said
in
it.
you. Because you just that shit just happened. Theater. Like
Oh, well,
we're in the
damn.
presence of a real live
Actor.
Yeah. Yes.
Me.
The theater.
Yes.
Broadway. Off Broadway. I've acted off Broadway, on Broadway.
I have done
Between
off
Broadway.
I'm trying to get on Broadway. I have done off Broadway.
What shows? Plays, stuff like Tyler Perry.
No, I haven't done Tyler yet, but I want to work with Tyler, Mr. Perry.
Okay, shoot
Pay
your
attention,
shot.
Work
Tyler.
with you.
You might need to make a billboard.
No, he don't like that.
But you see,
That
she
shit
acting
work,
now,
though.
right?
Yeah, she's acted, but she ain't acting with him, and that was her goal.
But she's still acting though.
No, she isn't. And I've seen
No, I
some
think
of her things, and she's
she's
doing
good, right?
really good. She's good. I like her.
I think she ended up in one of his things, but not because of the. I gotta check.
Nah,
I
she
think
did.
that
Not
happened.
because of the
because-
billboard
Not
though.
because of the billboard, but I think she ended up in something. Somebody told him like, "Yo, remember the like that's
Oh,
her."
really?
I think that happened.
I'm gonna have to check that out because he was like, "That
He
ain't
was
the way
hot.
to do it.
Right.
That if you want to do it, this ain't the way."
Yeah.
This shit worked though. Sometimes you gotta try something new.
Yeah, they said think outside the box, and she sure enough did. She got on out the box, out the car.
Got a
and
big old billboard too, right
yeah,
there.
She had like 2 or 3, right?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I know she had at least 2.
shit.
She spent some money on herself.
Gotta invest in
Yeah,
yourself.
that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, though. If you,
Ain't nobody else gonna invest in you.
I was about to say it.
Like nigga, you can't. You don't believe in you enough to buy yourself something.
You got to see your splendiferousness. See how I keep.
You know what's
reading?
crazy? You know what's gonna keep happening? Like every time, this shit's just gonna appear behind. Like you gonna see splendiferous. Like the
I'm
whole.
saying, you see,
I still can't
driving
pronounce
it.
that shit.
Yes, you can.
You do it.
Splendiferously.
No,
You
no,
just fucked the whole bag up.
Splen.
Yes, like
yes.
splendor.
Splendiferously.
Yes, like
Splendiferous.
I'm gonna forget that shit in like
All
3
right,
seconds.
look. All right, so what else you want to know? Tell.
What acting?
Yes.
What have you done? Like, what are some of the things that you've acted in?
All right, so I've done the piano lesson, August Wilson. I
Okay,
played
that's a play?
Grace. Yes.
Okay.
August Wilson's the piano lesson. I did that over at Elmwood Playhouse in Nyack, New York. I did a couple of independent pieces. This piece called Clover, where I played. How do I say it nicely?
A mammy.
A psychologically enraged convict.
Psychologically enraged. Oh, you played a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, right? Like, I guess they call it that in the theater.
the theater. That's what we say.
Psychologically enraged.
Nah, she was actually one of my favorite characters. Her name was Doreen, and she was in jail for killing her sister. She had a crush on this guy named Rodney, and her sister went to the prom with him.
And she killed her
she
sister
killed
over
her
the
sister?
prom date.
Yeah, and like her sister stole her doll. So it was like, you done stole my doll. You stole my man.
That's your
Sister,
family,
you got to.
though. Like, that's how you. So hold on.
You know what happens when you black out?
Nah,
I've
never
she
blacked
I think you lying.
you see, how I'm looking at the camera, right? Like,
I think you lying.
I've never blacked out ever. Not me. Nah. Chill, yo. Yeah, so did you tap into any of your own experiences to play this part? Because I feel like you got
I had a
some of
lot
that in you. And it was an easy role for you to play.
You know,
Excuse me.
it was challenging. I
Yeah.
like to take on challenging
Sure,
roles.
it
I
was
really
challenging.
like taking on challenging roles. Things are not like me because obviously I'm not a convict. I'm not in jail. I've not killed my sister or anybody.
I'm waiting for you to say you're not crazy, and you didn't yet. So therefore,
Everybody got a little crazy, you know.
I think you really have to in order to move around out here in this world for real.
Yeah, especially New York.
You're not sane unless you're crazy.
Sane people are
Yeah.
boring. I don't like sane people.
See, you stay in some shit.
But you know what? For every character, you do have to like tap in a little bit, you know, to like another part of you. You know.
So
you
what
gotta-
helps you tap in?
You just got to be in the moment, really. Honestly, you have to be in that moment. You have to be in those lines, in that scene. You got to go for it. Like that character, she had a monologue where she like went through the story because everyone was like telling their stories as to like how they got locked up and because they were underneath the jail. Like that's where they were. And like they were so locked up. And it's like, well, tell your story. And it got to me. And like she talks in this little girl voice. And like all of a sudden in the middle of her monologue, she just changed into like normal, like grown up voice. And like, it was crazy.
I want to see this shit.
Actually, I plan on working with the writer and turn it into an episodic.
All right.
Because it was so good. I'm just trying to find a prison. If anybody has a prison
It's
that
a
they
lot
can
of
loan
them.
us.
Oh, I'm about to say you can find it very easily if you really looking. Just throw a
I ain't
rock.
trying to look that
in the
hard.
room. Right. I'm about to tell you.
Because they try to put me in the prison. I
Exactly.
ain't trying to look that hard.
Like, oh, you belong here. You belong here, right? Come on in.
No.
They always got beds available.
I'm sure they do. No, no, I like my bed. Other roles I've done Dividing the Estate.
These are all plays.
Yeah, these are all plays.
Okay.
A couple of them, actually, a movie it was a short film. It was a play. Go Feed, 1994, post-apartheid. I played
South Africa.
Yeah. I played a woman named Frida. Actually, it just went to a film festival a couple of weeks ago. It was in the Seoul Film Festival first, and now it went to this film festival. It's up and coming. But I directed it. I co-produced it. I was one of the stars of it, and it was a great one. You can see that on my YouTube channel. When Judah Fell is another short film that we did. It's basically about like stereotypes and how we perceive other people based on those stereotypes and like how we just view them, not trying to tap into who these people are, and just a whole bunch of stuff pops off, and then we get to know, well, really the main character. I was a supporting actor in that, and she gets to know the other character, Judah. It's called When Judah Fell. Like we had this thing where we had to like basically like a rite of passage to, not a gang, but just to join this like club, whatever. And what we thought to do, me and my name was Katie, and for the life of me, I cannot remember my friend's name in the movie. I know the woman who played it, that's cuz. Her name is Sienna. Really Sienna Jeffries. I know her name. I don't remember your character's name, darling. I'm so sorry. But that is on my YouTube channel too. But what we did was we put like this lavender like lotion and oil, because my character, she's always like lathering up some oil and this smells so good. And we found out that Judah was allergic to it, so we put it on the railing. And when she smelled it, she kind of, first of all, she slipped and put a little bit too much. She fell down, and it was awful. So that was fun.
It was done on purpose, though.
It was done on purpose, but we didn't think all of that was going to happen. And I told her not to do it.
Right.
I did.
Right.
What would you say was your worst performance in theater?
Theater?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't.
No bad games?
No, like I'm not even gonna say no bad games, but like every performance that I do, everything that I do, I just learn from it. So like you're always gonna have a show where it's like, oh man, I could have done that better. Oh, last week I did that better. Last night I did that better. I did it better in rehearsal. Every time you have a performance, you do another run of that show, of that scene, it gets better. It gets better, you get better. And there's always gonna be something that's different.
Do you feel like, is it because you critiquing yourself, or?
I always critique myself.
Okay.
I'm my hardest critic. But it's just like I said, you got to be in the moment. And sometimes, and the more you like go through it, and those lines and the blocking, because it's more than just we're talking, right? You gotta stand a certain way. You gotta move your hand this way, and then you gotta pick this up. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just dialogue. You know what I mean? But the more you're in that story, it's like, oh shoot, I didn't pick up on that before. Okay. Or you might be in it even more. And sometimes, like, especially when you have a run that's like 4 weeks or longer, or even just a couple of days, you're rehearsing for like 1, 2, 3 months before you even go up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And sometimes if you're like on like a major production, it could be longer, and I haven't been blessed to be in one of those yet. Yet. I'm taking bookings.
Right. Tyler. Listening?
Listen, I'm not exclusive to just Mr. Perry. You know, I would love to work with Regina King too, Viola Davis,
Lena Waithe,
Taraji,
Lena Waithe.
Oh yeah. Listen, Issa Rae.
You don't want that white man money?
Listen, money is money, but I'm trying to work with us as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm not trying to work with anybody else. I'm just about my craft. I'm about my craft. I'm about being around good energy. I'm about being a pleasure to be around and just being in a real happy and safe environment.
It seems like the more we get into television, we just flipping the script on Hollywood. It's like that shit seem like it's just going out the way.
You mean like because more people are doing like
just more independent films, more
yeah.
independent documentaries,
well, it's
more TV roles.
Yeah, it's because of the fact that, let's just say, Hollywood doesn't want to put that stuff out. A lot of times they're like, oh, you know, they kind of shy away from it. So, okay, you ain't going to put me on. I'll put myself on. We'll put each other on, and we'll just go. And then after you do that, then other people will say, oh, shoot, okay. Then if they want to jump on the bandwagon, they can if there is space for them in the wagon. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think we are at a point where we're tired of waiting for other people to put us on.
We putting ourselves on.
Exactly. And that's part of me, like, doing my show, y'all doing your show. You know what I'm saying? Until Tyler and Viola and whomever else puts me on, I'm putting myself on. And not for nothing, me putting myself on gives you more opportunity to see me.
Right.
I think that's what it is. I don't necessarily think it's, you know, anyone like just kind of like giving like a big F you to Hollywood or anything like that. It's like we're just tired of waiting on you.
Especially when they doing shit like trying to cast fucking Julia Roberts' Harriet Tubman. Like, these niggas out of
Yeah, I
pocket.
read that. Was like,
you
what
serious?
the fuck? Yeah.
You didn't see that shit?
No, I ain't see that mess. Listen,
we
I got.
gonna talk about it, yo. Listen,
Yeah, I see, I'm like,
Yo.
what the fuck?
yeah. Originally,
Yeah.
when they tried to get the movie done 20-something fucking years ago, dude in Hollywood was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this is great script. Let's get Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman.
Nope. This is when I
Motherfuckers
leave.
is like, yo, hold on. You can't get Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman. He was like, and then the dude was like, well, it was so long ago, nobody will remember. Like,
Oh no, people got receipts.
nobody's gonna remember that Harriet Tubman was a black lady. Like, what?
They so used to just rewriting
Hollywood,
shit.
man.
They just, that's crazy.
Listen,
Rewriting stuff and erasing history.
Yeah.
they
Erasing
whitewash
history
shit, man.
and telling people that things didn't happen. That's why
Right.
things that are so important, like Tariq Nasheed, he has Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
4, and 5.
Mm.
That's why those are so important. You know, 1804. That's why Dr. Claude Anderson. That's why Jason Black. You know, people like that. That's why they are so. Yeah, I'm gonna wave the neck because you know
I
I'm
see it. You
feeling
just-
it. I am feeling.
Turned this whole shit up just now. Like, hey,
I was like, wait, I feel like I didn't realize I was doing it.
yeah, that's
saw
why
the
I was like,
swivel.
hold on, do it.
No, but that's why those things are so important because when you
Right.
get into school, like half of the stuff that's in Hidden Colors 1, I didn't learn about in school.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, well, you still got more information. Then he got up to 5, 1804. Now he's doing buck breaking. Like, listen.
Buck breaking, that's interesting. I know what buck breaking is, but if he's getting into that level of it, he's about to tackle buck breaking for real. Or
Yeah,
it's
he
just-
he might be almost done. I know he's at least in the middle of filming it.
Wow.
I know if he's not done, he's at least in the middle of filming it. Like, he's already working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff is so deep, and they don't tell us this stuff. It's like you're changing stuff around. Like, listen, I didn't see Harriet yet. I didn't see
You
it.
might not want to.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, I
Yeah,
don't
you might
want
not
to.
You might not.
You know, for you to go and completely rewrite the entire narrative and creating
Right.
things
And then-
that did not happen. Like,
Right.
I know that people embellish stuff, you know, for screen and for the theater. I did that just
Yes,
for
you did.
I did
Again,
that just for you.
I know, and I appreciate
But,
it.
You know,
Yeah,
we add embellishments, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because, you know, it makes it more enjoyable to watch. It's more entertaining. But when you are blatantly lying,
Right. Gods of Egypt,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
all white.
but you see that didn't go too far though.
Hell no.
That didn't go too far.
Grand
though.
opening, grand
Grand
closing.
closing.
I've still never seen that bullshit.
Really?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Never gonna
I
watch
haven't.
it.
I have
Like,
no
what's the
intention.
Come to
point?
think about it.
Like,
I have no intentions.
So let me ask you a question. So what'd you think about the birth of a nation?
Birth of a Nation. I enjoyed that. I feel like that should have gotten more airtime. I feel like people should have promoted that more, but they were too. You know how you know it was something good is because they kept trying to bring up
his past.
his
Yeah.
past, and
Right.
there weren't even receipts. You know what I'm saying? Because he was already vindicated of everything that
Right.
happened. Everything already came up, and
Dealt with that
after you
already.
realize, oh shoot, this man was innocent. This is already played out.
Mm-hmm.
He is not guilty. He was not in the wrong. People still tried to punish him.
Right.
For what?
You know
The
why.
only
That
thing
movie,
they
the
punish
message.
exactly. That's what they were punishing him for. Like, oh no, we can't let this out.
Right.
He too close. We can't do this. That's what that was. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed that. You know, I wish there was more to it. But that really should have gotten more notoriety than it got. But we know why it didn't.
Right.
You know, it's exposing truths, and,
Right.
and people don't like that.
I don't know.
How dare you?
They don't want to be put in a bad light, for one. That's just part of it, you know.
So you keep us in the shade and in the darkness.
Right.
No.
That's the attempt.
The attempt. But that's why we coming out and just
Exactly.
we got our own, you know, documentaries and films and this and
Right.
you know, everybody got a production company. I'll put this thing out myself.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
do you have coming up? Like soon?
coming up, I have 3 film projects that are in pre-production right now.
Okay.
There's one called Patty. There's another one. We got two titles coming up, but there's one where I play, you know, a basketball player, and her father is actually trying to stop her from playing because her mother was in the WNBA and she had a stroke while she was playing. So he's scared that that's going to happen to me too. So there's that one. Patty, I actually, my character is addicted to drugs, and her child is about to be taken away from her.
He's a basketball playing junkie.
2 separate things.
I'm sorry.
Two
My
separate
bad.
roles.
I'm like, hold the fuck.
Two
I'm
completely
sorry.
separate roles, and then there's another one that I'm working on too, and I'm trying to get permission from the writer to go ahead and put that out. But I got 3 things that I'm working on. Hopefully, I can start working on that the first quarter of next year, and that's that. But I like playing roles that are challenging. You know, I know a lot of people are like, well, why would you play the junkie? Why would you play this character? You know what? It is part of our reality, and at the same time, for an actor, for a creative, you want to do something that's outside of your norm. I don't want to play somebody who's just like Ebonee. That's different. I want to tap into it. I want something challenging. So it's like, ooh, well, how do I do this? And can I pull it off? You know, I was also in doubt. You know, was it Sean Patrick Stanley? I can't remember his name, but Viola Davis played that role. I was in Intimate Apparel. Viola Davis played that role. I am destined to work with Viola Davis.
Pay attention, voila. We on your ass. Not literally.
No,
I don't want no problems.
No, don't disrespect Viola. Come on now. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to play these characters, like it's just, as an actor, I love playing those roles that can take me outside of the normal and take me outside of my comfort zone.
Right.
You know, so I think that's why most actors play those roles, because I hear a lot of people, you know, like, why would you play the crackhead, and why are you playing this role, and why are you playing that role? To me, that's why.
Do you have like a dream character you would love to see yourself play?
Not necessarily. I just have a few inspirational people I would just love to work with. I don't necessarily have a dream role, you know, because like I said, especially if it's a challenging role, I'm for it. But just people that I want to perform with: Viola Davis, Kerry Washington, Taraji P. Henson, Jesse Williams, it's Idris Elba, like Regina King. Regina is doing so many wonderful things. I want to work with her so badly. That's just a couple of people.
All right. This has been very interesting, and we can sit here and talk to you forever, clearly.
About theater.
Can't wait till about the theater. But we got to get into a lot of other stuff, because you said you also sing and do this other stuff.
I didn't mention the singing.
You did. You got to watch the footage. Yeah, we didn't talk about it, but you touched on it.
I did that.
Right. Listen. Yeah.
You know, because I'm not focused on that right now. So
Yeah, because you focus on the theater.
Yeah, it's a theater.
Theater.
You gotta cut theater.
But real quick before we get out of here, give the people your information again. Let them know where they can catch your theater.
My theater.
Yes, and
Ebonee.
Right, and your show every
Yes.
Tuesday. Give the people your info.
All right. So again, my name is Ebonee. You can catch me on my show entitled Ebonee on YouTube, youtube.com/Ms. Ebonee. The website, EboneeCollins.com, EBoneeCollens.com. Instagram, Ebonee Forever, EBoneeForever. That's all my information. Just hit me up, follow me. I'm trying to get my followings and my subscribers up.
Right.
Follow your girl. And just help support so I can put out some more work.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Y'all heard her once again.
We appreciate you for coming through.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
We're gonna have you back.
You look like this guy I went to school with. I just keep saying, I'm like, dang, you look like my boy Tariq.
Damn.
He is Tariq.
Tariq, that's you.
Hell no.
Oh man. Listen, it's the DaCypha Show, man. Y'all know what it is. We'll be back in a few.
Bye, y'all. Stay fabulous.
You are now watching DaCypha Show on Made for Kings TV.
We're back. It's the DaCypha Show on MadeForKings.com. And we got a dope artist in the building. Goes by the name of Brother Red.
Shay, peace and blessings, family.
Welcome, welcome.
Peace and blessings.
Very peaceful. I heard him doing some talking earlier. We're going to get into all of that. I was eavesdropping. They thought I was asleep, but I wasn't. I heard everything. They burning sage and all kinds of stuff in the studio.
Okay.
Or what's going on, man? What's good with you, bro?
I'm feeling blessed, man. I'm just on my post, on my mission, trying to enlighten brothers. You know, that's just all it is. I try to do. Just be conscious of where I'm putting my energy into, and showing what it is to be a real black and brown men in today's society, where everything is just so caught up in ego and image and the get now and the instant gratification.
So you take your time with things.
I take my time with things.
Let
A lot
things
of
simmer and
meditation.
marinate. I heard you talking about meditation earlier, man. Does it really have the benefits that people say comes with meditation?
Intention is everything. So if it is that you are meditating and thinking things are just gonna happen, and just because you meditated one time, then you got the wrong idea of it. This is coming from a brother that came from foster care and had, an addict, has a mom, and only grew up with my moms, and my father wasn't in the picture, and so forth and so on. So I grew up with a lot of trauma and not understanding my emotions, because I just never was able to express it. My mom's is very much my father, and was always like, let's go, let's get it. So you didn't have a lot of time to process a lot of shit. Shit just happened, and when it happened, you just kept it pushing.
Right.
So as far as now, I get to meditate and revisit a lot of the memories and those feelings that actually get to process, get that shit out. And it don't serve you the purpose. You just let it go with love and gratitude.
Who put you on the meditation?
That was a lot of my own spiritual journey, like just being open to my own transformation, open to my own healing, and just being intentional about meeting what real black and brown manhood really means, what it is to be a father and a brother in your community and stuff like that, uplifting the community. So there was very much a lot of people that influenced me, and as far as meditating and the whole sage thing and all that. This didn't come overnight. This is like years and me like really trying to tap in and like, this is what I want to do, and teach brothers on this. But meditation is just something like, I started with the active meditation. Active meditation is doing push-ups and pull-ups and being real in your mind and intentional about your breathing. And when you're running, being intentional and cognizant of your breathing and stuff like that. So you take that same methodology and just sit down and really tap into more than just the physical aspect. Start opening yourself up on another level.
Did you read any books to help with that?
Books. It's funny.
Spiritual books to help with that.
It's funny. Like I hated reading all my life. I actually started reading after I was out of high school, like, and really started being intentional, because I was like, I do a lot of poetry and I do a lot of writing, so I was like, I need to be filling my mind with something besides what the fuck we seeing on TV and what's getting pushed on us. Like, who is it that I am as a black and brown man? And so I started reading books after high school and stuff like that. But as far as meditation, that was just a lot of guidance that people were giving me, like, do this, and just me doing my own research and looking up on some things, stuff like that. For the most part, I do it my own. Meditation is what you created and what you make it as your own.
Now, with the name Brother Red, where'd you get your name from?
So Red has always been my name. Red is because I'm a redhead, but then in high school I broke it down to Ready Every Day because I was hot fire. I was
on it.
I was a live wire, so that turned into Ready Every Day. Brother Red now was because my mentor is Brother Kamal Batar, and then we had other teachers. We didn't never address it like Mr. We said brother or sister, and they addressed us as such also. So nobody ever called me Elias, which is my real name. Everybody was like Red. So it became Brother Red very instantly. And then the approach that I brought, you listen to rap music, everybody is an acronym or something, or they Lil or they some. I say, I ain't never heard nobody in the game say bro or brother and dress himself like that. Unless it was super old school rap, which I very much enjoyed. But I was like, nah, I'm going to take the brother name, and that's gonna be me, because nobody's on that wave.
So you rap as well as spoken word?
I do it. I rap, but I present his spoken word. I got a lot of cadence and a lot of rhythm to it. I write a lot of my poetry to rap beats to influence emotion or provoke emotion. Right. But when I present it straight up as spoken word. So I take the approach like what Pac was doing. Being very like rhetorical with what I'm doing, because I'm not hitting a lot of like similes and all the literary elements. I'm just being real and speaking straight to you. Like, right. I'm not trying to beat around the bush with you. This is the shit that's going on. This is how it's going. I'm just got a little rhythm and cadence to it. Right. I hope you catch what I'm saying.
I got a friend, man, and he rap, but he rap like he's doing poetry. So I told him, you might be better off just doing the spoken word shit. And of course he flipped on me, but I think he's just trying to help.
But rap is poetry at the end of the day. Right. It's just poetry on a beat, on a cadence, on a flow. If you take away the beat, and I always tell brothers this, if you could say what you say off a beat, you just take over the stage, because now you have the beat, and you control the cadence, you control the flow, you control the crowd. That's what Brother Rakim was talking about. MC is to move the crowd. So
master ceremony.
Exactly. Master the ceremony.
But that's not what these people is about nowadays, man. They can't. A lot of these folks, they can't. Nah.
Some of them do it. You can see they do it for the money. It's a few of them that do it for the art.
What does Brother Red do it for?
I do it to heal the people, and even in my approach to healing the people, a lot of it is healing myself too, because I'm expressing shit that a lot of people don't know about me, and some of my family don't even know. So when I address it and I assert it, I affirm that, it's just me letting go of that shit and letting it go to the universe and giving it off. At the end of the day, a lot of what I'm doing too is like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with this kind of story or similar to this story, and people may not have the words to vocalize it or make it be heard. So I just have it a little rhythm and cadence to it. I talk a lot of gritty, but I also speak about the enlightening side of coming from certain lifestyles or dealing with certain situations when you brought up in New York as a minority.
What would you say to those who say there's no money in consciousness?
You're not supposed to be doing this for money. Money is a good thing. Money's gonna come in abundance. But one of the things that one of my teachers, Brother Cameron, he said.
You talking about Harlem Cam?
Nah. I wish.
Brother
Cameron though. He said, we spend so much time chasing money that money is actually running away from us. So we need to stop chasing money, and eventually the money be like, oh, hold on. This brother stop paying attention to me. What the fuck is going on? So once you start doing and living in design or living by design, the money start chasing you, and then you can't get away from it. He said you use the same mentality to chase women. So
stop paying attention to him.
So yeah, I took that
Why
with heart.
Ain't looking at me,
and then I went to like, I just want to do it to heal the people at the end of the day, because there's a message that I need to get out, and there's people that's really fucked up or trapped, or they don't know how to navigate certain things. A lot of my struggle was seeing my mentor, brother Kamal Batar, and being like, how the fuck can you navigate as such a peaceful, conscious black man and you live on 119 Frederick Douglass, and you selling drugs right in front of your building, like, and I aspired to be that so much, and at the same time I hated him because I didn't know how to be that. I didn't know how to be a brother. I didn't know how to be. I just know how to be a savage, and this is what the fuck they showing me how to be. So this is how I'm gonna be, and this is all I know how to do because I grew up with wolves, and my brother's a wolf, my mom's a wolf, and stuff like that. So how the fuck did you walk out being secure in your own masculinity and your own self?
It's definitely a conscious effort. That's work. You know what I'm saying? You
it's definitely a process.
You gotta be like, you have to have that intention that you're not going to go left, like, because it's easy to do the other thing.
But you know what's the funny part? You know, he walk out and everybody know him, and even the dealers they chuck the deuces to him like he a regular dude, and I really appreciate about that and respect that about him because he's like, this is who I am as a black man. You know, you do what you do, and I respect you as a man yourself, but understand that this is my lane, this is how I'm moving. So,
right,
you know, how do you be that? You know, especially me coming from living in a trap and living in that kind of way. How do I transform myself to be like, you know, this is where I was, this is where I am now? And a lot of people get stuck in that. A lot of, you know, this is who I am, so, you know, the hood's the hood because the hood's the hood. Nah, bro, the hood's the hood because we make it the hood.
Right.
And we ain't never took the time to change it, you know?
So I wanted to go back to something you said earlier. You said, talking about how a lot of your family didn't know certain things was happening. Like, do you feel like it was, they didn't know because they didn't want to know, or it was more or less they didn't know because they really just, it was being hidden well?
They didn't know because I didn't allow them to know. You know, I lived a double life a lot of my life, you know. Like, I played a lot of instruments and stuff like that. I did singing and I did a lot of work, writing and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, when you in like certain systems and you have to fend for yourself and start thinking for yourself, you're like, damn, the first thing that comes is survival. What comes with survival is getting money. So how do I get money? And then I fell into that fast, like quicksand. You know, I've seen my brother do it. I've seen my uncles and everybody doing it. I guess it's the lane. So,
I mean, you absolutely had an open invitation to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was introduced to that shit. Like, it's in the house.
It's in the house all day.
So you definitely, like, you more than likely gonna gravitate towards that. Like, I know too many folk. You know what I'm saying? So I understand completely.
What they say when they found out?
What they say when they find out
about your double life, your family?
You know, it's hard because when they look at me, they like, yo, but you was never really like that. And sometimes it's offensive to me, but I'm also understanding that that's an ego that I'm attached to. Like, why am I feeling so offended when it is that I know I'm
These niggas don't know.
Yeah,
I put it in.
I'm purposely putting myself out there as this is who I am in front of them. But when I'm outside in the street, this is who people know me as also.
Right.
You feel me? So a lot of it is shock to them, like, yo, but you was never really like that. And it's like, you really don't know what I was like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're not doing what I'm doing when I'm with me.
You wasn't an op.
Yeah.
Make yourself an op and you're going to find out.
At the
Ready every day.
At the end of the day, I always navigated, even when I was in the street with you know, with a lot of love and light. You feel me? But if you was my opposition, obviously, I'm going to have to assert myself in another way. And even to the oppositions, you feel me? I was always on unconscious, like, yo, bro, like, we killing each other from some stupid shit. Like, and you don't even know how much we feed into an establishment that wanted us to be against us so bad. You feel me? It keep us in this vibration. But at the end of the day, you know, when you gotta defend yourself as a man, you know, sometimes it's about by any means necessary, you know.
Right.
So they always gonna be like, damn, dude, you was never like that. But again, you was never in the street with me.
Right. You see me at home on Thanksgiving
exactly.
and shit.
You see me how I wanted you to see me.
Yeah. It's interesting. I think a lot of us do that. My family they know I'm off, so I'm off everywhere. Fuck it.
I think the only one that really knows is like my mother, and because I actually felt safe with certain things. And then my mother also found mad drugs in my drawer one time.
Like, boy, this ain't my shit.
And threatened to flush my shit down. I was like, no.
Hold on, wait. So I'm assuming at this point she kicked.
Huh? Yeah. By that time, yeah, she was on some. Yo, I don't want none of that shit in my house.
Right.
I don't want you feel me? Not in my fucking house. This is how we gonna do it. So I was like, you know what, Ma, don't flush it, but I'll get it out of here.
I'm gonna get it out of here.
I had my little sister with me and all that. I was bugging, so I was getting crazy. I didn't have no jaws and none of that. I just had a bunch of loud in the drawer. I was like, what the fuck? I know you smoke weed, but
You
she
doing
opened
the
up
most
that drawer,
right
was
now.
like, nah, get this shit up out of here.
Right.
So I had that happen to me a couple times, you know. So my mom knew what's up, you know. But she also seen me in my evolution also. So she's like,
What does she think about your the path that you're on right now as far as your music and your poetry?
oh man, my mother's my only competitor at this point because
She got bars?
nah. I thank God not, yo, because she probably didn't kill me with all her experience. But
Right. Ball you to death.
my mother also works for Green Hope. You know, it's a facility for women. You know, it's a rehab for them. So this rehab she went through, and she got herself put together there. You know, now she's like counseling them, and she's telling her story to them. So she's basically doing what I'm doing, but for the women aspect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I'm doing for the men and stuff like that.
That's
So
dope.
that's why I say she's my only competitor. So we always one up in each other, like. And I go to some of her things. She come to some of my things. I'm just trying to, you know, enlighten. You know, my mom
That's
lived a
dope.
fucked up life, you know, and I had to live it with her a lot of the time. So I'm glad that she's sharing her experience. And like, you know, some people not gonna wake up, but you know, but Brother Mike Scott say, you know, war there's casualties. So
Right. I imagine that y'all are both very proud of each other.
Nah.
I'm sitting here listening. Shout out to Mama Red.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mama. Yeah, man.
That's dope. That's dope. And then y'all both are on the same trajectory. So that competition, it got to be fun.
Yeah, man.
Like, no, I'm going to heal more people than you today, man.
Type shit, yo. And we come from.
I'm going to touch more folk than you.
We come from, yo, I'm talking about when I say gritty, I'm talking about gritty, like sleeping in the shelter system, sleeping on the floor because we couldn't get a room that night.
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping with my little cousin and all that. You know, there's a lot of that shit's even in my poetry, but that's like where we come from. Like motherfuckers talk about the street. Like now I was in the street as a kid, like riding that school bus trying to get put in the hotel
Yeah.
with garbage bags of clothes and shit like that. Like, you know
That's
what I mean?
real.
I just smile at it now because if it wasn't for that, like, I don't know who I'd be. I'd probably
Right.
be ungrateful motherfucker trying to get money in the street
Right.
and not have, you know, the understanding of the side of it, you know, just being grateful to shit.
Yeah, I don't think people really pay attention to how much a lot of the stuff that they go through shapes, you know what I'm saying, and appreciate. You got to appreciate it all, even the fucked up stuff. You
They're
know what
all
I'm saying?
lessons.
That's a fact.
Right,
It's all lessons.
right.
So where do you see yourself with the spoken word in 2 to 5 years?
That's a great question, you know, because I meditate a lot and I try to manifest a lot of things. 2 to 5 years, yo, wherever it get me, just as long as it's keep me on the path of healing, and whether I'm still doing 20 people crowds or I'm doing 1,000, 100,000 people crowds, like the message is gonna get across, and all it's gonna do is create a chain reaction. This person's gonna tell this person gonna tell this person, and so forth and so on. So, you know, the healing is what I'm in it for. I'm not really crazy about the recognition and all that stuff. Like, if you know me, you know me. For the brothers that know me from the street, y'all know me for a particular reason. You feel me? If you know me, you know me. Like, but if you don't know me, it maybe wasn't your time to know me.
Right. Right.
You'll know me. I'm just grateful that now that people are starting to realize me and recognize me and learning me and my evolution. You know, my other side of it, the bullshit.
That's dope. Where can people hear your stuff and you know, look you up and find out what you got going on?
So I do got SoundCloud. SoundCloud is Bro Red. You're gonna see me with a big old fro and an L in my mouth when I was still smoking bud. So, you know, I keep that up there just to, you know, just to keep me in my
Remind yourself.
remind myself like this is where I was, you know, and I'm very proud of it. I don't give a fuck.
Right. It's
But,
life. We do things.
You know, but I also got Instagram. You know, I do a lot of stuff on Instagram, whether it's poetry or like my little quotes I've been doing every Friday. Also, is bro_red_kilo rats. Bro red kilo rats. Again, you know,
How you supposed to be healing and you got killer rats, man?
see what happened with the kilo rats thing.
KAR.
Yeah.
He on that.
What happened with the kilo rats thing? You know, my
You from the Bronx?
of course.
On that KAR shit.
The killer rat show, you know, that was, my brother had that on his tag on the Instagram, you know, and then when my brother got knocked, I took his shit, you know, for my brother. But also, like, again, you know, I grew up by the street code, so as much enlightening and all that stuff, there's certain things that I still live by.
That's a fact.
Maybe because I'm just still attached to that ego or something, that image of it. But I don't, no matter what, man, I can't if, like they used to say in the old days, you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say that at all, man.
Right.
And that go to the snitching shit. Like, if that's not your business, you should not be talking about it, man. Especially if you're not dealing with it directly, or even if you're dealing with it directly, bro. You already know what you was getting yourself into before you got yourself into it. You knew what you're signing up for. So
It's not just that. You just gotta watch what you tell people too.
exactly, everything's not for everybody to hear. You know, there's certain shit that you gotta keep to yourself, and that, you know, brother, what's his name? Dame Dash said it the best. He said people just be chatty patties,
Right.
and they just want to talk about things. And you know, in the midst of them talking about shit, it's boosting their ego. Also, it's giving them an image of what they talking about. So that's why I talk about all the love, peace, and chicken grease shit now. You feel me? Like, you know, because I'd rather you know me this way, and if we have a real thorough conversation, we sit down and you want to talk about bullshit, street shit, and all that, I can let you into that. But when I was in the street, I ain't got nothing. Now in my 26 years, I ain't got nothing from the street that I brought with me up forward. I ain't got nothing to show for it. Nah, you know what I mean? So, nothing but trauma and pain.
I hear you, but you know, that's something because it's gonna benefit somebody.
I show you.
You know what I'm saying? Put
sure.
it together. It's gonna definitely benefit somebody. What you got coming up? Any performances?
Performances December 19th. December 19th. We got the Poetry and Piff going on. It's up. I think it's the 5 spot. The 5 spot out in Brooklyn.
Poetry and Piff.
Yeah, Poetry and Piff Part 2 actually, and the Poetry and Piff Part 1 was real dope.
You gonna smoke over there?
Yeah, I mean, y'all can smoke. I'm not gonna smoke. I'm done with smoking, man.
Cleaned it up, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing other things now. You know, I'm really trying to like raise my vibration and really tap into that world. Don't get it twisted though. I take a little toke, ain't
Hey,
now
listen,
and then,
man.
just to be in the space and the energy with the brothers. But
So we was talking about burning sage off camera and shit. Like I've been hearing about burning sage. So explain that to me. So what is supposed to do? Like kill bad energy, or what is what's the intention of burning sage?
so burning sage, you know, that's to clear the energy in the space of negative energy around you. You know, your field. Burning sage was a Native American thing also, you know, and they've been feeling some type of way about it because we've been abusing what it is to bless, you know, the sage. The sage was supposed to be blessed before you even burned it, to begin with, you know, and people are just burning it unconscious of what they're doing it for. You know, that's a prayer in itself when you burn in sage. You know, you're cleaning yourself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're cleaning yourself and you're cleaning the area around you, and it's good and stuff like that, you know. But there's other things that you're supposed to go through it. There's other rituals that come with it, you know. And my job is just to tap back into those rituals and show our brothers and sisters that kind of stuff.
Brother Red,
We appreciate you for coming through.
what up, man?
Tell the people where they could find you.
Again, you find me on Instagram, bro red kilo rats, bro _ red kilo rats.
All rats.
BX all day.
And on
Mickey,
SoundCloud,
Mini.
bro red on the SoundCloud also. So go follow that. Go see the music. Follow me on Instagram.
Look forward to checking into some of your work, man. See what you got going on.
I think you're gonna turn into an inspirational speaker later on or something like that.
I mean, I hope, you know, do some Rakim kind of stuff, some brother common sense kind of stuff. I like that kind of shit, man.
We
Looking
appreciate
forward to
you
seeing
for coming through
progression,
again.
brother.
Ashe.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
We'll be back,
Peace,
man.
brother.
It's DaCypha. Brother
You
Red.
are now
sir.
watching DaCypha Show on Made for Kings TV.
Yeah, man. Once again, we're back. DaCypha Show. We got a friend of the show.
Yes, we do.
I don't know. Is he a friend for real? He done took over our shit. We done ran down on him, stole
Yeah, I
his
done
show.
took
Like,
over.
That's a
is this
fact.
shit really friendly between us? Like, I don't know.
We're rivals, you know.
Rivals, like friendly
Friendly
rivals.
rivals,
All right,
right?
cool.
Yeah,
I'm with
friendly
it. man.
rivals. So yeah,
We got Titan in the building, man.
what's going on, my fellow
How the
constituents.
hell
Yes,
are
sir.
you, bro?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. Busy. I'm here maintaining.
Right.
How you guys, my fellow
Chilling,
constituents?
man. Chilling. Happy to see you, man.
I'm happy to see you
fact,
too.
man.
Word, big facts, big facts.
How's the show going?
It's going great. Yeah, Chauncey, we're about to get ready to shoot our last episode of the season before we head on to the winter.
Okay.
It's really dope. Amazing artist this past season. And it was my first time hosting Chauncey, so You know, like big ups to Shaq, because you know he always has female hosts. So you know, I was his first male host. I'm just like, oh shit, word, say no more. And from there, you know, I'm glad to be a part of the family. I'm glad to met with you guys.
Nah, you did your thing.
Much love.
You did your thing, man. I want to know, and that's why I said we're going to wait till we get on camera.
Okay.
Where the fuck did that dance come from, bro?
Oh.
This is what you want. Yo, I'm like, yo, this is killing me with this fucking dance, man.
Yeah, Shaq, all right, so Shaq had this impression, right, that I could dance. I was just like, yo, I don't really like to dance that much. The only time I like to dance is when I'm in the club. You know what I mean? You know, I'm tipsy and whatnot. That's the only time I ever dance. But other than that, I don't, because a lot of people say, yo, Tanya, yo, you move pretty stiff. I'm just like, oh, you know, fuck, it's the way I dance. Yo, let me be. But
the Titan bot.
Yeah, it's a Titan bot. Yeah, feel me? I'm like, yo, let me dance the way I dance. So when Shaq found out that I was Lil Kim's backup dancer for her music video, Spicy, he was like,
shit.
So he was like, yo, like, I want you to do a little something. So I'm just like, I'm not a choreographer. Like, I can't think of shit off the top of my head. So I'm just gonna do whatever bullshit that comes on top of my head.
Yo, that shit
So
makes
that's
me
how it
cry every time I see it. I'm like, yo, this nigga's
I laugh
wild.
every time I saw him. I'm just like, yo, Shaq really put this shit up there, huh? I'm just like, all right, cool. People love it. Fuck it.
Nah, that shit was funny.
Much love, much love.
Yeah, it brings something different to the show.
Well, you know, a little spice. You know, got spice up a little bit. Feel me? So, you know.
So you've been getting into acting too.
Yeah, man. So the thing with that, I've been acting since I was 10. So, and then it's just something that's been a part of me ever since I was a child. You know, just growing up watching Fresh Prince, Family Matters, and every other old show that my mom used to watch. I used to mimic every character. And then from there, you know, I was just like, yo, that's just for me. Like, I went to school, did all the plays, Wizard of Oz, did a play called The Crystal Boy that I was the star of the show. It was pretty cool. I'm never gonna forget that. So, and yeah, since then, it's just going on since.
That's
movies,
dope.
shows.
Movies too?
Yes, sir. All right, so I got 4 that I'm doing next year already. 848, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the web series. It's a top web series in New York. So there's 848, there's Riders 2. Riders 2 is sound like Biker Boys and Torque. So yeah, you got a whole motorcycle gang, and you know, like my character in the movie is called Shooter. You know, I mean, it's in the name. I'm a shooter. Yeah, right? I'm a shooter. Yeah, I'm an asshole in the movie. So there we go with the coffin.
Right.
But yeah, so going on. So with the acting, excuse me, I'm everywhere right now.
It's cool. Good.
All right, yeah. So acting since I was 10, and then brought me here. Got a new movie with Adam Sandler that I'm in. Netflix. So
We gotta talk. Man.
Right.
We gotta talk. For
How'd
real,
you get
man,
into that shit?
Because I need all of this smoke with this acting shit.
Yo, honestly, it's just a matter of networking. Like, it's all about who you know. And honestly, like 4 or 5 years ago, like if you used to see me, like I was doing all these odd jobs, and you know, just for bread, and you know, like just to like make a name for myself. You know, just go out there, do my thing.
Right.
And then you know, like from that time on, from then to now, it's just blessings. So yeah, so Netflix, done YouTube, I done Love and Hip Hop. I don't like reality TV for shit because that shit is fake. And then you know, like when I was on set, I'm just like, and I seen what's his face, Safari. I'm like, why is he wearing a whole wool coat in the club? I was like,
Yeah.
make you not hot?
Yeah.
No offense, Safari, but yeah.
I mean, he ain't saying no. He said no offense. I don't give a fuck about you.
That's how we feel about you. No, anyway, yeah. So yeah, acting's just been a passion of mine since I was a child. I can't picture myself not doing anything else.
That's what's up, man. I wanted to something that I definitely want to get into, man. So we gonna talk later.
I mean, like, what kind of roles do you think you could fit in?
I love comedy. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
see it,
I can see that.
I love it.
I can
You know
see
what I'm
it.
saying? And I was told by somebody, off camera, that I got the timing for it. So, but yeah, I
Let
don't
me know.
I'm not a super serious nigga, man. So, but if I had to be, I think I could pull it off.
Oh, so you're just a straight up comedian.
I'm a little.
All right, go ahead.
Nah, this is me being serious.
Oh, that's you being serious?
I just did it.
Oh, that was serious?
Yeah, I was dead serious just now. You ain't.
Nah, I don't know. You got to work in
Nah?
serious. Nah, not at all.
Oh shit! All right,
See,
I'll
now,
figure it
acting, feel
out.
me, you know, you got to sell it. Feel me?
I just was.
Your whole product.
So how would you sell being serious?
See,
Oh, I get it.
that don't.
It's the eye
You
movement.
look mad as fuck to me, man. That's beyond serious, dog. Like,
I'm dead ass.
I just was
I'm dead
serious.
ass.
You
I'm
was
dead ass.
You was pissed off.
Mad, pissed off, upset.
All right,
Same
hold
shit.
on.
It's all the same
Wait,
kind.
wait,
Go ahead.
wait.
Go ahead, do it again. Go ahead, try it again. You flaring your nostrils too much.
I ain't even flared them shit. I did.
Yeah. You
All right.
quite a
Yo,
few
we'll get.
times. We'll get together.
All right. Yeah. We going.
So what recent roles have you played recently?
Oh man! All right, so we just finished up the premiere for Loretta 2. So that movie was about a schizophrenic lady, and that lady so happened to be my ex-wife. She just got out of prison, and she wants revenge on everybody
That's
that
the
did wrong.
season of the crazy bitches.
Yeah, man. We
Definitely is. So in the movie, my name is Ray. So I'm pretty much a player. Like, I kid you not, like every role that I ever got is either I'm suave or
you
I'm some
shooting
hood
some
nigga.
shit.
I'm shooting some shit. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, with that role, I moved on to her best friend. I dated her best friend, so she's pregnant with my child. It's a whole mess. So
He's a bastard.
Yeah. I'm a whole fuck up in the movie.
Some of my bitch in this movie. Like,
So I ain't gonna tell y'all too much, but it's a really dope movie. Shout out to director Anthony Dye. He did his thing on the film, and all the castmates. Yeah, and the movie.
Where can they find it?
They can find it on YouTube. You guys can search up Loretta 2. Good Night Films is what you got. Subscribe, so make sure you subscribe. Click that red button. Don't forget. So yeah, so in that movie, I died. Spoiler alert. So when y'all watch,
they always killing a black dude, man.
Yeah. We don't last in the film.
Not at all.
Good, though.
Not at all.
Was that the first role you ever died in?
Nah, the first role I ever died in was 848, the web series. So it was a 3-episode deal I was in. So I was all right, cool. So the first 2 episodes, I'm out here, pushing out kilos and whatnot. I was just like, all right, this is fucking surreal right now because I'm feeling like Chapo. And that ain't my way. But I was all right, cool. So 3rd episode, old boy came up to me, Grand Concourse, and smoked me in the head.
Finished you.
Finished me off.
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight, yeah. No fucks ever.
Back in the Bronx.
Yeah, back in the Bronx.
With the bullshit. Back in the Bronx with the bullshit. Like, this is what we doing.
Exactly.
So what's crazy is the last character that you was talking about, the player nigga, kind of threw me back to something that I wanted to ask you earlier.
True.
And you said when you was growing up, you used to mimic the characters in all the shows your mother used to watch. So
Yes.
was you Steve Urkel or Stefan Urkel?
Ooh, nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I was more, I actually wanted to be like Stefan, because
Of
Stefan got all
course.
the ladies. Like, Urkel was just
Of course.
some corn boy. He was a herb.
No, you know what's fucked up though? And this is why I hated Laura.
Wow.
Cause it's the same motherfucker, yo.
That's a fact.
Ideally. Yeah,
You understand?
ideally.
But no, he
Yeah.
gotta take the glasses off
Gotta go in that machine.
That's
You
a
understand?
Suave,
Like, Laura, you ain't shit, Miss Winslow. He was better off with homegirl. God bless her, she passed away. But
Yeah, Maya, right?
Yeah.
Maya was the name. Yeah, she was beautiful.
she was bad. She was bad.
She was bad.
He chasing Laura. I've been like, fuck you, Laura.
I ain't do that. Yeah, y'all know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel you. And actually, what I didn't like about that whole show, I don't want to take it off top, but he ain't got Laura until the last episode.
Right.
Yeah. Oh shit.
He ain't got
The
her-
last episode of the
last
show?
Episode, like, they knew each other since they were kids.
Yeah.
And then literally, like, that show lasted me like 6-7 seasons. The last episode was when they got together. So we waited 7 seasons for y'all to get together. Fuck
They
it.
had to do something. Cause that shit was dying. You know, the one chick was doing porn.
Ooh.
One of the chicks on Family Matters ended up being a porno star. Man.
I don't remember nothing.
Or the
but
mother.
Harriet was the mom, and I know she ain't doing porn because
No.
Shit I want to see, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Yeah, right.
No offense, Mama Winslow. I ain't trying to see.
Yeah,
that.
nah, she wasn't the. It was the. Didn't they have another little sister somewhere else? Shit.
They told her to go upstairs.
Judy?
Yeah, they told her to go upstairs, and she never came back down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then she ended up on the casting couch somewhere else.
Yeah, okay. So on the casting couch somewhere.
You know, the Winslows, man. They
Family
So-
matters.
does it?
But
Does family really matter?
apparently not anymore.
They sent Shorty to the casting couch.
Apparently not anymore.
Bullshit. They did Judy wrong. If that was her real name.
So yeah, now I got all these roles coming up next year, so I'm really excited to start these projects.
That's dope, man.
And what I did this past year with all the projects that I've done, the films that I've shot, it's just amazing working with these directors, producers, and like you get to learn like how everybody works in their own way. Like you see them in their own element, like which is what I like to see because as a creative, like that's really what you want to see is see people in their own world,
Right.
working, doing what they love to do. So.
Did you damn, I just had a complete brain
dead.
fart. Yeah.
Brain dead.
Yeah, no. Did you do any off Broadway or Broadway type stuff.
Yes, it's crazy that you said that because I was literally going to lead on to that. So, all right, so the off-Broadway play that I did was actually in Times Square. It's called Whipped Uncensored. So it was a erotic play. I ain't never done no shit like that in my life. So it was like
some real kinky freaky
yeah,
shit,
so
man. Like
that show's like
everything.
live porn on Broadway. That show's lit actually. So all right, so it's called Whipped Uncensored. So pretty much the whole so the whole synopsis of the show was you're bringing your sexual fantasies to life. So literally, that's exactly what we did. So stripper pose, chains, whips, dildos.
God damn.
Yeah, that shit. But you, all right. So with that,
hold.
hold.
Some real freaky shit, man.
Before, all right, like so, you got all that.
Please
in the
tell me you
VIP
kept your clothes on, my
I
nigga.
did.
All right.
Except for my shirt, I had to rip off my shirt for the ladies in the crowd. Then I had to strip for one of them. So yeah, that show. And that was in DC actually. That was a great show.
Oh, and you was in the chocolate city. You know DC is full of weirdos, man.
Yeah, full of weirdos. But glad like there was no weirdos in the building. So,
That's dope.
yeah, so it was
Shout outs to that.
Word, but yeah, that whole play, like theater and film is two different things. Like the thing about theater is like nobody knows when you mess up, only you know when you mess up. So it's better if you keep pushing it, feel me, like improvise. Like don't get off topic, but feel me, like still do your thing. And with film, you got all these times to fuck up, but it's better if you don't do that.
Right.
But I actually perform film more than theater. I started off at theater when I was a kid, but I just love film. I love being in front of that camera.
I'm still getting used to it. I'm getting used to it.
Really?
How'd your Netflix deal come about?
All right, so
Oh, well.
yeah, all right. So I got casted by Adam Sandler's people from his production company, and they reached out to me.
Happy Madison?
Yes, like it's Delicy Creative. So like it's the branch of it. So yeah, so they reached out to me and they was like, hey, like we want you to come to One Oak, one of the top clubs in Soho, Chelsea. Like
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so went in there, and when I seen Adam Sandler in The Weeknd in there, I'm just like, you gotta be
Said
fucking
The Weeknd.
Yeah, The Weeknd. Yeah, The Weeknd. Yeah, The Weeknd's in the movie. No spoiler alerts, but yeah. So it's a really good movie coming out.
He just, and this now it makes more sense to me how he just dropped 20-something million on that motherfucking condo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Doing movies and
Yes,
shit with Adam Sandler and things.
Exactly. So the movie's called Uncut Gems. It actually comes out December.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Yeah, it has Kevin Garnett, Adam Sandler, The
I seen a
Weeknd,
preview to
Trinidad James. So yeah. So
Oh, it's interesting. That's
yeah.
a very diverse.
very, very much. So.
That's a
Cast
very
right there.
yeah.
So.
That's a very interesting cast.
Very much so. And it takes place in 2013. It was when Trinidad James was relevant. I'm saying that he ain't relevant now, kind of. But yeah, so it's a dope film. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's really dope.
I'm looking forward to seeing it because you in it.
I try. I try to make be in the forefront.
What
I
was
make
it
a name for
like?
myself.
Me and Kevin Garnett and all of these other people.
All right, so Kevin Garnett wasn't on set that day. The only people I got to meet was Trinidad James, The Weeknd, and Adam Sandler.
Got you.
And Adam Sandler's like, he's a very humble guy, down to earth. He's chill, like,
Right.
yeah, like he's something that you would perceive like, oh, chill ass dude. And The Weeknd, he's nothing like what he portrays in his music. Yo, he's a jolly ass dude.
Yeah.
Hey man, what's going on, bro?
So
How
he
you?
not
I'm just
sad
like-
and depressed and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, he's not sad and depressed like all his,
Melancholy.
majority of his music is. But
Right.
in person, he's cool as hell. He's kicked back, talk to you. Right.
That's dope. That's dope. Oh well.
So with Chauncey
Sorry,
TV and you hosting it, with you being the first male hosting everything, how do you judge your progression?
Honestly, like, so after every episode is done, I'm a big critic. Like I'm my own worst critic. I kid you not. So after every episode is done, and whenever Shaq puts it up, I always watch myself and what I could do better. And I just like to learn from my past. Like my past work that I've done. So, and there's a saying that I always say: I don't celebrate short victories. So.
Yeah.
So being that I do all these episodes and whatnot, like it's cool, it's already done. But now I'm on to the next. Like I'm doing my homework on how I want to be a better host each and every week, and what I could do for the fans, the people that love Chauncey TV, and yeah, I'm just trying to be the best host that I can be. So I just want to put it out there. I look up to people as hosts like Nick Cannon. It's crazy, but he's an amazing entrepreneur. Great
He's
host.
dope on Wildin' Out too.
Exactly, yeah. So I look at people like him and just I like to follow their footsteps on like the guidelines that they took. to make it where they are now. So, you know, I like to learn from my predecessors. I like to learn from the people that came before me.
Dope. What you got coming up, brother?
Damn, I got a whole lot of work coming out. All right, so I do want to come out with my EP in 2020.
Shit. Music is
Yeah.
Dropping the EP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the name of it?
It's called One Lane.
Okay.
Lane stands for leadership and attitude never ends. So that's going to
R&B.
Does it look like I sing R&B? Do you not hear this voice? Yeah,
You
exactly.
got some
Never know.
Yeah, no.
You got some Teddy P with you.
That's a fact.
Turn them off. Like you.
No, honestly, like I like club music, like turn up music, like amp that shit up. Me like Friday, Saturday night, we all wound out. Boom, yeah, that's my type of music.
So you could do your Titan dance to it.
Yeah, no, probably not. I'll probably get some choreographers to do that. Like, I need
You
some
gotta
help
do
with
the
that dance,
the Titan dance.
Yeah,
my nigga.
yeah, my Titan Bob, the little stiff.
That's a thing now for real, man. You did that shit outside the Barclays, man.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. I was honestly like, I never really cared about what people thought of me. I'm just like, like I am who I am. Like you are who you are. So fuck it, flaunt it. Like do you?
Right.
So
right.
yeah, with that being said, so yeah, the EP, I've been meaning to drop that for like 3 years now. But the thing about that is, all right, so I don't want to be portrayed for something that I'm not. Feel me? Like, for example, the baby, he raps about all that ignorant shit, but he goes home to his beautiful wife and his kids every day. Future, feel me? He always talks about drinking lean, but that man don't drink lean, and he admitted it. So, you know, like I don't want to be something that I'm not. You know, like I want to give people the real and not something that I'm not.
Right.
So I'm taking my time on this project, and you know, I'm gonna give it right. So, but I know in 2020 it's definitely gonna be out. So definitely something to be looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
Got
to
a
it.
busy year coming up.
Right.
Definitely, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Blessings, and you know, I just can't wait to see what 2020 is like and see what the work I'll be doing. I can't wait to see what y'all do next year. I can't wait to see what everybody. You know, I'm all about winning. You know, I just want to see my people win. So
Dope,
at
man.
the end of the day, that's.
We gonna talk. Maybe next year I'll be in a movie with you.
Oh yeah, let me know. I mean, you know, like I got the roles, but first you gotta get that the seriousness.
My
down
serious
pat.
shit.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna show
flare
you
too much and
off
then,
camera. I don't flare all the
Yeah,
time.
you
I just
flare,
flare
and then
because I'm like, that's my series. You was telling me I seen you do the shit. Now you was telling me I flared, but you had the veins going on. Like
exactly,
you
I'm
was
pissed the
clenching.
fuck off. Yeah, I'm pissed the fuck
See,
off.
this is what I'm saying. Like,
Pissed the fuck off.
that was me being pissed. I flare when I'm pissed. I guess.
It kind of looked like you wanted to laugh at some shit that you thought about earlier.
Nah, see now niggas. Now you telling me niggas don't take my mean face serious.
Probably not.
That's crazy.
Do you take your man's?
Do it again, let me see.
No, I'm not.
Look.
Yeah, say yeah. I can't take you serious. See,
That's
active.
crazy. Like that, yo.
See now, active.
That was crazy. Just now, yo, these niggas is disrespect. Listen, man.
Okay.
When I'm serious, don't play with me, man. Like I don't know what to do.
See, now,
because I ain't
that's
gonna do the
believable
clinch
right
in
there.
it. What's
That
believable?
was believable.
That's fucked up.
See now,
But that's acting.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I wasn't acting
Fake
though.
shit. Acting.
All right, you know what?
Yeah, real. But my thing is, like, although it's fake, you gotta bring it to life. You can't be no slouch on the screen. I mean, it's some
This
bad
nigga
acting.
called me
though.
a slouch.
No, I ain't call you.
You did. You just
No,
like
no.
I was just trying to be
Saying fire,
serious.
you know, like,
This shit.
I ain't saying no
crazy.
subliminal, but you know, I'm trying to help you.
This shit crazy.
Listen, I'm trying to look out for my fellow brothers.
Yo, watch.
You can't
Now-
take no credit.
Watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh
I think you got thick
shit.
skin and whatnot, but yo,
Nah, I
I
don't.
mean, if you want that lead role in the movie, or
I ain't even
you
gotta
sound
be
like the
lead.
Wire. You
I
want to
told
be
a
a
nigga,
detective.
listen.
See, I can see it as a tough ass detective, but you know, like
I don't want-
I
but
was
like,
thinking the
you
same
see
shit.
shit
Sort
A
like
of
that.
tough detective.
Yeah, but see, now that's serious.
But then I can't. But I wouldn't be serious. I'll be the
bodyguard.
detective. A who?
A
I
bodyguard.
don't want to.
Or like somebody
I don't
bouncer,
want to
so-
do this shit no
Bodyguard,
more.
man.
I'm always getting nigga asked me if I was security the other
hitman.
day at the spot, and I was there to perform. Fuck y'all. Word up.
I mean, hey, listen, I'm just letting you know how.
Nah,
it
I'm
is,
cool. All right, thanks.
bro. I'm giving you the real.
Yeah,
so.
thanks.
It's
Now
not
see, I was acting like I was upset just now. You keep that.
Now I'm pretty sure
Believe that.
you
That
was
shit was sellable.
This nigga is
Wait.
yo. Listen,
I
man,
told
we
you I'm a tough critic.
we
I
getting
told
him
you I'm a
off
tough
of here,
critic.
man. Listen, we not even giving you his information.
I'm just saying, like, it's hard to sell shit to me. Yo, you really got to sell it. I'm just like, yo, that was believable. Like I said, listen, you know, I can give you some pointers, this and that, you know, when we cut the cameras. But right now,
I don't want your pointers.
it ain't selling.
I don't want your help. I don't want your help. Just
So you go in front of
just
those
put my video
producers,
on.
casting directors.
Just put my
you gonna
video.
fuck up.
Just put my video
right.
on Sean City TV.
Okay.
And
I got you.
nigga,
But the only way we can do that,
Nah.
Shaq, I know you're listening right now. Make
You
sure
gonna
this
be-
man has a serious face.
This
That's the
nigga's
only
on
way
some
we can.
bullshit.
Listen, I'm the host. You talking to me?
Bullshit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so
See
that's
what
the
it-
takeover right
She
now.
just took
This
a
the tight
turn
takeover.
over the worst.
So you remember back in August when y'all took over and booted me off my fucking show? Well, this is my time. This is my time now. So
He say he took leg spot.
Unfucking believable.
it's my spot. Nah.
Titan, could you
my
please
spot.
tell the people where they can find you at?
Oh, so they want to get me off screen now. It's
Gotta get you
anyway.
outta here.
All right, so on Instagram, y'all can find me at Titan Forever Exclusive. Twitter, I'm black_Chino. As you guys can see, I do have some chinky ass eyes, right? And Facebook, I don't use that shit. But Snapchat, go YoungHumble_D. So those are all my tags for my social media. Hit me up. Be on the lookout. I got a whole lot of work on the way. And much love to Made for Kings, DaCypha Show.
Yes,
Big
sir.
ups to you guys. Big up Shaq. I'm going to be the host on Chauncey. And shout out to Jersey, man. Shout out to Jersey. Because we never get love. So, Jersey City.
Shout out to
Titan
everything,
exclusive.
man.
We in the building.
Titan.
It's the Cypher Show.
Always.
Thank you for pulling up, brother.
Sir. Try.
Congratulations. Much success to you in the future.
Much love.
We look forward to having you back, man.
Thank you. Can't wait to be
Sir.
back.
I know what it is, DaCypha.
You're ready.
You are now watching DaCypha Show on Made for Kings TV.
Yeah. We are back. It's DaCypha Show on MadeForKings.com. And in case y'all are wondering why I'm sitting here masked up all crazy, is because we have the talented Shanice Figeroux in the
Yes,
building, and I'm
yes.
actually wearing
Queens.
one of her pieces.
came bearing
and she's from the
gifts.
borough. Q Borough's most thorough. Shanice,
How are you?
I'm good, man.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you
I really appreciate
for
it.
being here. Nah, this is dope, man. This is dope. This
Your
is,
mask looking fly, okay?
right.
Handmade designs.
Right,
okay.
right. Handmade designs. Pay attention. Pay attention. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, art is in my heart.
Right.
Okay.
Art is in my heart.
Right.
I paint murals on buildings, outside of buildings, covering up graffiti, cleaning up the neighborhood.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of graffiti.
Some of the businesses hire me to do murals on the sides of the buildings. Graffiti or not, I've painted really big images to brighten the neighborhood, bring more business,
Right.
all that.
So I just saw that you just commented on one of my videos. Now, which block was you talking about? You had a mural.
You did a music video right down the block on Farmers.
Okay, right.
And I'm on Farmers in 190th, 3 blocks away from your mural.
That's crazy.
My mural is very bright and colorful
That's not why I didn't use it
on
though.
the side block,
That's I gotta go back
right
through
by
there.
the bank, across from
I know exactly what you're
Smokehouse.
talking about. That's crazy.
Right across from Smokehouse. Location.
Right.
This is why I do the murals I do.
Right.
I went to Soho, did a mural. Westchester County, the whole ceiling and the interior of a family restaurant. Just a lot of different locations, supermarkets.
I went through your page and I see you was putting in work. Hey, where was that? Central Park.
Oh yeah, Central Park
You had some stuff going on over
for
there.
the World Health Organization. Actually,
What'd
That
you
was
paint over
fun.
there?
It was a collaboration piece. It was actually me and 3 other women that were picked to paint a painting for the World Health Organization. So it wasn't a paid job.
Okay,
It was
okay.
a prestigious position. We were in the
Got your name out there.
Yeah, the One Millennium Hotel
Oh, okay.
and the United Nations Hotel. They had our pictures up at a big dinner ceremony.
Nice.
We didn't expect that. We was just honored to paint it for this organization. So the fact that they went above and beyond for us was really great.
That's dope. That's dope.
It was really fun.
That's dope. What
Great cause.
what got you into the painting and the artistry?
What
When
got
did you
me into
start?
this?
Like when did you start doing all this stuff?
I think outside the box. This could have been a plain red coat.
Right.
Shanice is all over it.
Right.
I want people to know my name and my style. I stick to my style. I'm dedicated to it. I don't want to be like anyone else. I'm very dedicated to my image and not being clouded by what society wants. I'm going to give society a piece of me and they're going to eat it up.
That's dope.
I can't give them
what they always see.
Right. You doing what I think a lot of DJs used to do.
What's that?
DJs used to break music. They used to give people shit that they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just they just regurgitate everything else instead of breaking shit and giving people, like, people don't know if you force something on somebody before they know it, they like it.
Yeah.
How many times you caught yourself singing some shit that you can't stand, but
Same song
you done
over
heard
and
it a
over.
million
Damn
times?
radio,
So now it's
yeah.
just,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? So I guess, yeah, use the same approach. Like, you keep putting your shit out there, keep giving people your stuff. This is dope, man. And listen,
My
people,
handmade mask.
handmade. This is only one of the joints. It's a few others
Have
in
some
here.
more.
Yeah, we can't even show y'all those right now, but we'll put them on. We'll get them in there. We'll get
Guess
'em
what
in
I
there.
did recently?
What you did recently?
I went to Weed World on 7th Avenue.
Oh shit!
Y'all heard about Weed World?
Nah.
Please,
You said
enlighten
Weed
us.
Weed World is flagship store. They actually have a truck in New York City. Their store is on 480th 7th Avenue. They have the biggest mural and the largest collection of edible candies
Yeah.
that they sell.
And you can buy it
Dope
off
atmosphere.
the counter.
Yes. Or you can order your own by the pound
How is
on the
that
website.
legal?
I'm not sure.
Like,
But,
I'm confused about how these niggas is getting away with this
No, I
shit.
think they decriminalized this.
Yes. They have a license and everything to distribute.
That's crazy.
So is it a flagship store or is one of many? Well, that would be
It's
or
multiple locations.
Okay.
It's actually multiple locations.
Yeah.
That's the
Weed
one in New
World.
York City on 7th Avenue, 487th Avenue. They invited me to sell my clothes. You can come in and order jackets from me.
At Weed World?
Jean jackets at Weed World. I'll be upstairs in my studio working.
That's dope.
On
You
what
can come
days?
buy my art off the wall. Anyone in the city.
On what days?
It's a new deal we're gonna have set for 2020. But it
So
sounds
this is
interesting. I'm gonna go hard. God, follow through with this position.
Right.
I will be in the studio. They will be inviting people to come see their artists.
And this is a thing, like, it's a partnership. This is something that you're gonna be doing, like,
Yep.
hopefully permanently with We World.
Hopefully, permanently, with percentages of the sales, I would like to do that.
That's
I
dope.
would really like to sell all my items there.
That's dope. Did you paint anything for them?
I went to talk to them yesterday about painting the ceiling on one of the floors because they have a huge mural. So we discussed me doing a ceiling painting that glows in the dark.
That'd
Real
be crazy.
trippy,
That'd be
psychedelic
crazy.
type.
I think it'll look crazier on the floor though.
Yeah.
Woo!
Like your prints and stuff, like the stuff that I'm seeing from you, like in a spot called Weed World, especially like that green one over there. Yeah, we gonna show y'all in a little while. We just can't do it right this second because you know what I mean. But yeah, that'd be dope.
Absolutely.
That'd be dope. That'd be
Keep
dope.
reaching. I keep reaching and reaching. Keep climbing and climbing.
Right.
I don't feel that anything can stop me. I don't want to stop.
Right.
I just started painting murals. I painted 12 murals now.
Yeah. I was just about to ask you when you got started doing that.
Yeah, in like 2016,
Wow.
it was my first mural that got me booked for all the rest of them. That got me noticed. I did that one by paying the man to let me use his side of his supermarket. Please. And I promise I won't let you down. He supported me so much, female artist from the neighborhood, being a good person and nice rapport with him. They
What did
allowed
you
me.
paint?
I painted an abstract. There's a character I have. Her name is Envy. She's an African girl, and she has this African makeup, like the mask. It's beautiful, very colorful. Her hair is the world. She's Mother Nature, her face. Her hair, all life grows out of her hair. Flowers, hearts, roses, homes, staircases with doors, the sun. There's a lot of things in her hair that represent strength, beauty, and growth, nonstop growth.
Nice.
Envy represents growth, passion, reproductive. She's amazing. She reminds me of the earth, and everything that's coming out of the earth is her hair.
That's dope. That's dope. You're definitely a character, man. Like, yo, and it's cool. Like, it's a refreshing energy coming off of you, man.
Thank you.
That's dope. That's dope. How does he feel? How does he feel dealing with you?
This artist,
Because it's listen.
you know, he's so supportive. You know,
Right.
My boyfriend is like my biggest fan.
Okay.
All of
That's
this
a plus.
is because he has supported me to do it, push me out the house with it. I surround myself in these beautiful images to myself until it's like, oh, this is dope. The world needs this. The
Gotta share
world
it.
needs this. Yeah, share this. Everybody, you gonna sell that coat? I'm not selling this coat.
But I can make you one
Yeah, but I can make you one.
for $999
So funny.
and 99 cents.
Yeah. You know what it is? I do art for me. This is my shirt.
Right.
I was working in this. This is my coat. I do events and parties in this. This is the way I dress. Everyone has been buying the clothes that I wear.
That's dope.
They will want what you like as long as you like it.
Right.
As long as you love it.
Right.
So what's the name of your fashion company?
Figaro.
Figaro. So
I'm Shanice Monique Dupré Figeroux.
Okay.
And so my last name is Figeroux. Figaro, like the song.
Right.
My brand is Figaro, 3 times.
Hey.
So
This is dope.
What are you, Haitian?
different. No, actually, it's from Trinidad, the last name. So
That's interesting.
it's French. Everybody
Right.
know that with that X on the end.
Right. Oh yeah, nah. As soon
It
as
has
I
an
saw
X
it,
on the end,
as soon
a
as I saw it,
silent
I
X.
knew it was something else. I'm like, okay, there's something else going on
That
here.
silent X.
Yeah.
So with your fashion clothing line and everything, what inspires you to draw the images and the designs you put on there?
See how I say it? My last name, Figaro. Trinidadian. Carnival. Celebration. Excitement. Movement. Feathers. Dancing. Life. Energy.
Right.
Every one of my images has a certain amount of energy that it holds. And nothing is staying still. Nothing is a straight line. Nothing stays still. It is all moving,
Right.
dancing, growing.
Right.
And this is the side view of a lion's face. Just the side of the lion's
Oh, I peeked
face.
the eyes. Okay. I thought that was a sun for a second.
No, this is Judah. It's a
I see the lion.
The Lion of Judah.
It's the Lion of Judah.
Nice.
This is my lion. I call him Judah.
That's dope.
Oh shit, that's the teeth. That's the fangs right there.
He is on, this is his nose, and this is his mouth, and this is his eye, and
That's
his
dope.
mane. All of this is his hair. He has a beard down here, too.
So you would have won in class, like painting and writing and drawing on everything.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't listening.
You
My art
had
was
to
one
be
of
that
those
kid.
kids in the hallway. When you walk down the hallway,
Right.
Shanice Figeroux art was up there.
Right. That's dope.
I, believe it or not, did Miss Teen New York USA beauty pageant.
What year
Donald
was
Trump
this?
production, Miss Universe. This was in 2002, I believe.
Okay.
And my roommate won Miss New York.
Yeah.
Miss T New York, my
Wow.
roommate. She really gave me a lot of good advice as into my stature,
way
into
you walk.
build a rapport with people, and I'm like, I already have that. that's called love.
Right.
It's called rapport. It's called love for your
the
brothers
first
and
time.
sisters.
That's the first time I
don't
heard
have
it
to
that
know
way.
you from nowhere. It's rapport, but it's called love for my brothers and sisters, for human life. That I would even look at you and acknowledge your presence. It's love.
Human connection.
It's human connection. It's an automatic thing.
They don't teach that in
Some
school.
people block it out for people that are in pain. They don't want to see it. Out of sight, out of mind. That kind of thing. But you got to see things to learn from them. Can't act blind to the world. The world is happening.
Right.
The world is going to happen.
You know, this would have been dope if I'd have ran into you sooner. I did a show on Halloween. 2, matter of fact.
Oh my God, I have these in the house.
I performed at 2 different spots on Halloween.
Really?
Absolutely. And this the blue is damn near the exact color that I had on that night too.
Oh man.
Yo.
I did a pop-up shop last year. I did not do a pop-up shop this year because I'm having a big party.
Mm-hmm.
And
What day is that?
I'm having a big party at the Quad Recording Studio December 7th.
Okay.
And it's an industry event.
Private by invite only?
It's not private by invite only, but certain people can come. No. What we're doing is
Did we just say the same
No,
shit?
I'm just playing. It's basically the same thing. My boyfriend gonna be at the door. Certain people, we watching the door.
Right.
This is a industry event. We're promoting music artists from Atlanta, Ohio, emerging music artists that have songs on the radio, music videos, and or album or EP. And these people are being promoted that night by multiple magazines, like Triple XL, Double XL, Vibes Magazine, and Source Magazine.
Okay, that's dope.
So they're going to be getting interviewed. They're going to be promoting their music, collaborating with other people that sing.
Performances?
A lot of performances.
Okay.
So everyone's allowed to perform.
And you're going to have your pieces in the building, of
All
course.
of my pieces are in the building. And now I'm hearing Jacquay. He's already the host, but he's going to be promoting his album that night.
Dope.
So
Dope.
it's going to be more than what we expected. This is a new crowd. This is not my crowd, the art crowd. Oh, this is the music industry at its best. And it is to expose my manager, Roland Dixon. Shout out to you, Roland. He has found a way to expose my art. He believes in it so much. When I first showed him, he's like, you don't even know what you got, but you got it.
That's dope, man.
You know,
And all it takes is one somebody to believe in you. We got some more of your stuff in here. You want to discuss some of these pieces real quick?
yeah, I can explain
Pass me one
them.
of them. All right. Y'all see what we got going on here. Let's discuss. Let's talk about this one. This is the DaCypha art class for you motherfuckers.
Yep.
So yeah, what do we have here?
You know what? I consider this the all-seeing eye. But guess where it's at?
Where is it?
It's on the outside looking in.
All right, I'm a little bit confused.
It is on the outside looking in because it is not clumped inside with everyone else. It is individual eye. It stands alone. Its demeanor, it's abstract in nature. It is allowed to be this way as an individual. It doesn't have to be like a normal eye. It stands out.
Oh, this is dope. We got some.
It's filled with passion.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now we
right.
got another piece of yours over there.
Oh, we got a shirt here. We got a shirt here.
This is dope too. You know what this? You know what this puts me in the mind of, right? Do you remember that the Mesquite?
Yeah.
Your designs kind of put me in the mind of that.
Really?
Yeah, that was my shit back then too, and I'm mad that they couldn't keep that together.
Mesquite revamped. Let's go.
They started doing something else. I think Mizan. Yeah, but they not. That's not around no more either.
Oh. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's around anymore either. But
Yeah.
this is dope.
With your designs and everything, I see you got shirts, jackets, canvas, mask. What is it that you don't?
What I don't do?
Yeah.
Everything takes so long. It's so intricate. You know, one color has to dry before I can get to the other color. This will never come off. You can wash this in the washing machine. You can put this in the dry cleaners.
Shit is dope.
This actually, you can't tell because it's abstract, but it's the sun and all the beautiful energy the sun is letting off onto the world.
It's crazy. I seen like
This
a little
is the
kid's
stuff.
face or something down here. I could have sworn
my
I saw a
boyfriend.
bird in there.
Right.
Yo, you.
That's him in his hat.
He got the hat on too.
Right?
Y'all don't see him. He off camera, but he got that hat on.
And the heart, I'm a Sagittarius.
Me too.
Really? December 3rd.
November 24th.
Oh,
Sunday.
let's get it, Saggy. Oh, this Sunday. Happy birthday.
Thank
get
you,
it
thank you.
poppin'.
Yeah, Saggies is something else, man.
Saggies laugh at everything.
That's a
they
fact.
remember something from 2 years ago and just start cracking up.
That's a fact.
Y'all are something
We're
else.
filled with this joy.
My son is a Sag, and I'm still trying to figure him out. Word. I'm
Oh,
dead
we're hard to
serious.
figure out.
He's
That shit takes a process. It's a
lifetime.
process. It's a process.
He's weird, man. I love him, but he's weird. I love you.
He
but
love
you
you.
weird. You
But
weird.
we weird.
Yeah.
Sagittarius gang.
It's crazy because it's the spectrum. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's him, then it's you, then it's him.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are completely different people, though.
Oh, there's different Sagittariuses.
Yeah.
Depending on what day the moon was sitting in the sky
Right.
when we was born.
Right.
I'm just coming up with that. It sound good, right?
Nah,
But
that shit work.
Yeah, because I ain't know what the
it
fuck.
working. I was just saying.
Any murals and pieces projects you got coming up?
Oh yeah. So the ceiling at We World, Candies.
That's dope.
I'll be doing glow in the dark paint. Just psychedelic type stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
Pass me that painting and I'll tell you a little more about my inspiration.
So this got some psychedelic effect to it.
This actually I was watching something one day on TV. My art is a form of hypnotism.
I can see that happening as I'm looking at it.
A lot of the things that I do have these continuous patterns.
Of hypnotism.
I saw different images that related to hypnotism. And I picked up this style. I thought it was so dope. The black and white. I started off doing black and white art. I
Like
have a
Twilight
coloring
Zone.
book. I have a coloring book on Amazon for $10.
What's the name of the book?
Color My Abstract Dreams by Shanice Figeroux. It's an adult coloring therapy book. And it is meant to keep your mind sharp
Right.
and allow you to use your creative side and help you. It's a teaching book too, to learn. But I picked that up, my style of art, this style of art that everyone sees by watching hypnotism videos.
So
No one knows how I picked up this style, this
what they gonna know now?
abstract, intricate,
Just told all our viewers.
abstract, intricate stuff.
But what about hypnotism and excites you?
The patterns.
Okay.
The patterns. It was the images that excited me. So neat, so crispy, so clean. I wanted to tell a story with those images. Not the act of hypnotism itself, but the images I wanted to expose for their beauty. I used the beauty of these images and created my own style.
Got you.
They're absolutely amazing.
The stuff is dope.
Is that why most of them have that spiral
Yes.
design going on, all of them?
Yep.
Nah, you definitely.
And I
have
use
some
this as
dope
my
art.
own style. And the story about this, I know you want to ask about this, right? You know what? Wherever there's light, there sure lives dark. You can choose the light. You can be engulfed in the dark and still have light in your heart. Turn off the lights. I'm still just as bright and as beautiful in this dark room. You choose who you want to be.
Right.
Be beautiful because you want to be, not because the room that you are in is dark. The outside looking in, what I said. Be your own person and love that person. Don't just be it because you choose to be different. I'm wearing my hat inside out. I'm being different. I don't want to be like them. Love that hat inside out. Walk with a bop and a swing with your hat inside out. Love who you are and represent it to the fullest. It's just what I
Cypher
do.
our show tonight,
Let's
man.
go.
All right, Shanice. Let the people know
Yes.
where they could find and follow you,
Yep.
and hopefully buy some of your things.
Hopefully, you can find me on Instagram. DM me anytime. All my murals I paint live, so everything's recorded. All my work is recorded. You can see me painting the restaurant, outside of the nightclub, whatever. Everything's on my Instagram. Miss MS Figeroux, Figeroux 28, and Shanice Figeroux. Google me. All my work is on the internet. I don't have anything to hide. I want the exposure for this art. You will not find a lot of me, but you will find a lot of I want the art to speak for me.
Right.
It deserves that shine. It deserves that presence.
Right. I believe you. I believe in your work.
Thank you so
You
much.
definitely have a dope energy, and I look forward to seeing more of your art and your talent in the future.
sir.
Man.
I really appreciate you having me.
Nah, no problem. We
Appreciate you
appreciate
for
you.
coming
Work. Yeah, thank you.
Once again, man, it's the DaCypha Show. Shanice Figeroux. We out here, man.
Southside, we
Ooh,
outside.
That's right. QU in the building.
Yes, sir.
On.